Hi, everybody. Welcome to the new Colossus Sessions. I'm your host, Brad Wagner. I'm dialed in from this Manhattan, Lower East Side Manhattan venue called Arlene's Grocery. So thank you, Arlene's, for hosting this. And welcome to this episode of the Upstairs Neighbours, which is we get some of our favorite Canadian bands together. And this episode is presented by our friends at Mothland. And the series in general is presented by Exclaim with support from the Consulate General of Canada in New York. So thank you to everybody there. And we're lucky enough today to be joined by Nora Kelly of DISHPIT, dialing in from Montreal, and Visibly Choked, also from Montreal. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Hi.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of good music to be shared with the internet right now, and it's always a pleasure getting to know you in the sound check a little bit. It's always Eddie. Welcome back. We've hosted you on this series before, so welcome back to Alumni Eddie, and we'll do this alphabetically as we always do, and so we'll dive into Nora Kelly of DISHPIT's music first, and we will bid Visibly Choked farewell for about 20 minutes, but then we'll see you guys again very soon. And Nora, congratulations to you and to DISHPIT on the DipShit album. The DipShit's album DipShit exists in the world. We're going to hear a lot of music from it. There's so much good music to be shared right now, man. What is coming up first and second here?
For the two songs?
Yeah.
The first song is called Plaza People, which I think is the first song on the album.
That sounds true.
Yeah. And that song's kind of funny because I wrote it 2 years ago, but it was during a time in my life where I thought it would be interesting to do a 10-day isolation experiment and just stay home. And so I had my roommate going to get me food at the grocery store and, wasn't seeing my friends. Then, bang, COVID. Didn't know I was going to have to do a year of it. But the song was kind of like from a hermit, leaving their house for the first time. So there's that one. And
yeah,
then,
I imagine that 10 days at the time probably seemed like a crazy amount of time to isolate.
Yeah, I remember people being like, wow, you're a really eccentric girl, aren't you? And now it's just like, I feel like we've all become experts at that, whether we like it or not. And the other song, Get Rich or Die, is kind of like my call to arms to the proletariat, anti-capitalism with the twist song.
Yeah.
So.
Good. Well, thank you for sharing it. And I can't wait to share this with the internet, which we'll do right now. I absolutely love what you did with the video here. So let's share it with everybody right now.
Hi, welcome to the garden. I'm so glad that you were able to make it. Today we have something fun in store for you. I'm going to channel a human girl named Nora Kelly from the band DISHPIT. Now, this girl really wants to play her songs, so let's get connected with her spirit. The first song will be called Plaza People. She wants to tell you that she hopes you enjoy. I'm still sick with your arms around me. 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 I'm unhappy. Never had to sell my plasma. I'm one of the lucky girls. She's catching on to the music. It helps you with mommy. It helps you with daddy. all their eyes and all their mouths, all their little thoughts spinning around, all their little places to go, mean more than you'll ever know. Now that my remotes took on your channel, I'm tuned in, I'm dropping out. I need it, but I can't talk about it. All the people in the class never cared that I was on the balcony. I'm still sick with your arms around me. 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 That was a lovely song, wasn't it? I lost her spirit for a second, so. The next song will be called Get Rich or Die. And this song is about some of the joys of living under a capitalist regime. So hopefully you can relate at home. Smiling faces in the ads giving me a hard time, trying to find a white wall where I can rest my eyes. Well, it's hard to find. Have the confusion that the people being used had to say, and the rules been taken for fools. Well, get rich or die. Isn't there a country I could move, I could get married into it? Isn't this democracy? How come the poor get poorer, get poorer, get rich or die? 40-hour work week just to get by. So excuse me, please, if I decide to get drunk and get high in my spare time and have the delusion that the people being used would stand up against their abuse. Well, get rich or die. Isn't there a country I could move, I could get married into? Isn't this democracy? How come the poor get poorer, get poorer, get rich or die? To be a hand, they got no leader, no they want. Bunch of bums, eating junkies, just go get a job. No one's bored unless they're lazy. I worked all my life for the expansion of my mansion and my boob job wife. Now I run your life. It's charming. It's truly charming.
Yeah, it was. Thank you, Nora. Man, you're muted on your side still. Jack Silbert of the internet. This is high praise, man. I like this very much. Jack from the internet says somewhere Courtney Love is smiling, so that feels like it probably feels good.
I hope so.
Yeah, so you did that 10 days of self quarantine, not realizing there's going to be a full however long of mandatory quarantine. I know you guys have an 8 p.m. curfew in Montreal right now, which useful, but it sucks. And so beyond this, like when we're done with that part of quarantine, do you think about, are there any international tour dates that you have your eyes set on? Is there a city that you really, really want to go to? It's on your wish list, either that you've played in the past or a place that you would really like to bring your music to that stands out?
Well, there's a little bit of organizing shows in the fall in Canada, but for the US, my parents are both from the US, so I'd love to go on a tour where I could just visit family, honestly. California, my dad's from there, or my mom's from Alaska, and there's a lot of festivals up in Alaska that no one plays, so you can do like a pretty badass tour up there. But I mean, Montreal's close to New York, so I'm sure that probably one of the first places we'll play will be in New York.
Cool. Well, I mean, New Colossus 2022, as far as anybody knows, is probably going to happen. So I'd love to see you here, maybe at Arlene's, maybe at Berlin's, one of these Lower East Side venues.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, so I heard of your music. There was a Gaffa magazine has they playlist their favorite music, but this is a Scandinavian magazine. If they're active in Norway and in Sweden, yeah, and they're all about DISHPIT. And if you look at some of your fans, Stockholm and Gothenburg are fans of your music, and so I don't know. I mean, maybe considering the trials and tribulations of existing under a capitalist regime, maybe it would be cooler to go to a socialist place because they already clearly dig your music. So maybe Scandinavia could be a pin on that route.
I would freaking love that. Yes, that would be amazing. Go to Iceland, visit the Bjork Museum. You know, it'd be great.
Yeah, indeed, man. You can't skip the Bjork Museum when you're in Iceland.
I can't skip the Bjork Museum. It's like just her house, and she's like, "Please leave."
No, she makes you tea, and she's super, super gracious about the whole thing, I'm sure.
She's a cool lady. Yeah, I feel like I'm channeling her right now with this hair.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing great. The internet agrees. The internet thinks that Nora seems chill as hell. So there you go.
That's so fun, Yannick. Boobs. Did you like my taxidermy links?
I love the taxidermy links. I love everything about the what I know about your set opposite the camera right now. I know that there's like some sort of a lizardfish thing happening in your actual set. Yeah, that I just found out can swim, that it's actually full of water. So yeah, man, I love the taxidermy links in the video, and you're doing great. You seem chill as hell.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. So it's not too bad.
No, we're doing great, and there's a lot more great music to be shared with the internet. Can you tell us? Actually, I think Video You does a really good job of introducing the music. Should we just dive back into music? How do you feel about that?
Let's go back.
All right. Let us do it right now.
Well, we have another song that's coming up. It's called Heartbroken Over a Man. Let's go write sad songs. The song really isn't that much about being heartbroken over a man, but they will break your heart.
Sun
music.
Shit together. I wrote my 5-year plan on the back of my hand. Hey, what's up? Delusion, paranoia, mind swine. Times like these I start to rewind my brain. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. Is it all in my head? Choose your own adventure. Can you live my life instead? Seems like you got your shit together. I wrote my 5-year plan on the back of my hand. It was so. Can you give me the glue? I ain't asking secrets, please me. Watch me while I step on you. It ain't out of spite, I'm just greedy. For an interaction, another interaction. An interaction, another interaction. Across the faction, another interaction. Another interaction, get ya!
Thank you, Nora. Man, what an amazing shift from heaven to hell, from angels to demons, and a wardrobe change in reality as well. Man, what a pro. What an absolute pro. This is awesome. This is you're muted on your side.
I'm really bad at Zoom. I'm not in school, so I'm just like, I never go in here. I think our neighbors probably really didn't appreciate that second half of the concert.
Can you introduce us to the drummer?
Oh, the drummer's Ethan Soil.
Well done, Ethan.
He's the best. He's my roommate, but he's not at home right now. He's at work. But
at least for the next 2.5 hours until curfew time.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, but he's the drummer in DISHPIT.
Yeah.
But unfortunately our bass player is away, so she couldn't do that.
Well, I'm glad that at least 2/3 of the band was able to be around and do that. It's convenient in challenging times to get people together. And so you have had all that time. You have had all of quarantine plus 10 days to just be by yourself and with your thoughts. Which one between the heaven and hell side for you, like the angelic side and the demonic side, which is winning for you right now?
I think honestly I've been saying I think I was being more of an angel before, but I'm feeling that it's the season of the bitch these days. That's what I've been saying to everyone that will listen to me. It's the season of the bitch. And I feel like there's like a whole kind of awakening happening for me about just cutting out the people that won't leave you alone unless you're a bitch, you know? So you kind of gotta step it up sometimes, be a little bit more, you know, decisive with your time.
Sure, but that's, I mean, that's not necessarily a demonic way to be. I mean, if anything, that's
I
an
think it's
angelic way to be.
sometimes-
Like, if you're just being honest about what you need and the people that you need to be in your space, that's a pretty valid way to conduct your life.
Oh, totally. No, it more like the channeling of like Satanism, as in like you are your own god and you create your own world. You know what I mean? So like, I think I'm just kind of having to do a little spring cleaning these days in terms of my life, and I'd say that's more of the darker energy, but it feels good. You know, it feels right, and I feel like the hell metaphor is not about bad. It's just about doing what you want to do instead of what like the higher voices are telling you that you should do, you know?
Yeah, I do. And it's, I mean, it seems like that has manifested itself in the performance that you put on today. It seems like that's exactly what you wanted to do. And I'm enjoying it a lot, as is the internet. You got Brian saying, you got a badass from Brian. You got a
Brian, thank you, Brian.
from Fleece Music. So you've got you've got an F yeah from
Heard of
Jack.
them.
So dude, we're doing great.
Yay! That's awesome.
Oh, dude, Gus, here we go. Gus, hail Nora. Yeah. Yeah, so we're in really good shape right now, and there's yet more to be shared with the internet. Can you tell us about what we're going to hear last today?
The last song is a brand new song that we've never played before for anyone. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to say too much.
All right, cool. We will dive in right now.
That's my precious elf that I keep in my closet. And now, for a new spell. The most wonderful spell of all, a song that no one has heard. This song goes out to all the abusers in the music scene. You know who you are, motherfucker. Is there something you're not saying? Well, I'm not sure what game you're playing, but I'll see you in hell. And I don't care what you know. Yeah, you gotta go. No, I don't care what you know. Yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go. It's a trial by fire. Your day of reckoning. Step that higher. Tear down the scaffolding. Trial by fire. It's trial by fire. There's no ending to avoidance, no closure in the cold. I'm so sick of all the gossip, the drama's getting old, and I don't care what you know. Yeah, you gotta go. No one's coming to your show. No one's coming to your show. No one's coming to your show. It's a trial by fire. Your day of reckoning. Up and get higher. Tear down the scaffolding. It's a trial by fire.
Thanks, Nora. Thanks, Nora.
Thank you so much, Brad.
Thank you,
Well
Ethan.
done.
Yeah, that was a ton of fun. Thank you for sharing all the music and for hanging out with. We haven't seen Squid yet. I know there's a Boston Terrier named Squid somewhere hanging out. In addition to that lizard fish, whatever that thing is. So you seem surrounded by a nice community there at your place.
I got a good community of animal friends.
Yeah. And this has been, we heard, let's see, three of those 5 songs were off of DISHPIT. So best of luck, best of continued luck on that album. It's out in the world right now. And let's welcome Visibly Choked. We are going to, welcome Visibly Choked to the internet right now. Eddie, Cassidy, Wesley, Visibly Choked. Thanks for being here.
Hi.
Yeah, welcome back. And we, Nora, thank you so much. We'll put you over onto side stage now, and we'll dive into Visibly Choked. So we'll see you.
Bye.
All right, Eddie, Cassidy, Wesley, thank you for doing this. It's great to see you again, Eddie, Cassidy, Wesley. It's great to meet you guys. This is awesome, man. I'm really enjoying the music that you have recorded and sent to us, and we're about to share it with the internet right now. Can you tell us a little bit about what's coming up first today? First and second. We'll hear 2 songs, and then we'll have a chance to chat.
So the first song's called Too High, and the second song's called Mother Tongue. And we tracked it in a rehearsal space, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Outstanding. All right, here we go.
Too high.
What's up?
Hey, did I think I got it, right? Did I?
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That was the end of song 2 and the beginning of song 3. I did not just cut that right in the middle of the middle of song 2. So, all right.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, we're in good shape, man. Can you talk a little bit about? So I know that there's this curfew at 8:00, which is, I mean, it's probably important public health wise to do what we're supposed to do to make sure that everybody stays safe and all that shit, like we have to. Can you talk about some of the stuff that you've done as a band to stay motivated and healthy and able to continue to collaborate? Like, how are you, what sort of things are you doing in life to make sure that you do stay in the right frame of mind to create new stuff and put it out into the world?
Sleep, eat.
Try to sleep and eat as well as you can.
Yeah.
Go for walks, long walks.
Be kind to yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Therapy. You can
Therapy. Yeah.
Therapy. Yeah.
I quit drinking. That was good.
Nice. How is that the first time that you have attempted to do that?
Yeah. So yeah.
Good, man. I haven't, but I can see the benefit of doing that if one is quarantined at home. Man, drinking is not the most mentally healthy thing that you can do by yourself. What about so I know, I mean, we crossed paths for the first time with the Paul Jacobs session, and can we talk a little bit about the like the community around Montreal, that like the way that you support artists and the way that artists from that scene support you as well, and maybe does that play into to staying mentally healthy and able to write songs and put them out into the world?
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah, community is like huge.
Yeah. Community.
Yeah.
Yeah. Community is very important.
Which is like, you have to limit in like this time the community around you because of public health. So it's nice to have like the band to like be in a bubble with and play music. But the curfew is really like, when we filmed this set, we were like right up against the clock. Like it was like a buzzer beater to get home on time.
Yeah.
We didn't have time to like wrap cables or anything. We had to go back the next morning and wrap all the cables.
Yeah.
A lot of us, we're done. We gotta go.
Yeah. So a lot of us are still working jobs too.
Yeah.
It was kind of like finding the right time to schedule it and put it together.
Yeah.
Well, that's a decent workaround though, to be able to tell a studio, dude, I'm sorry, I can't wrap up all my shit. I mean, curfew, sorry, I gotta go.
Wish I could, Shit, yeah.
Nice. Well, dude, it's sounding really good. Thank you again for I mean, everything is extra hard. It's difficult to do literally anything. So we appreciate the effort that you guys took to create this thing and to get together right now in order to do the live interview. Let's move on. Let's listen to some more music. What's coming up 3rd and 4th today?
We have An Even Keel, also known as John's Ripper, and A Snake Called Ian.
Was that one of the Demo Fest tunes? Is that the case, or am I?
Not yet.
No. Okay.
They're coming up. I'll let you know.
Okay. Nice. Well, yeah, we'll hear 3 and 4. We'll try to jump back to us. If I don't catch it, then we're just going to listen to 4 songs in a row. But we'll see what happens. We'll find out together.
You're doing great.
Good job, Brad.
Thank you. Good job, you guys, man. We're all doing great.
Yeah.
I can sigh, drunk and high. than to need you. It's so much harder to love you than to need you. I can get through the day. It's the night that waits. When memories relapse and batteries collapse. Days full of care, promises in there. It's so much harder to love you than to need you. It's so much harder to love you than to need you. I love her without care or distinction. If only longer I tell you what's not there. It would touch on the earth for a love I could never return. It's so much harder to love you than to need you. It's so much harder to love you than to need you. It's so much harder to love you than to need you.
Great. Okay, we're
I thought, wait a minute, we just hear that was 2 tunes just now. That was just one, wasn't it?
yeah, those
2 songs.
Nice. Well, thank
Yeah.
you. I saw you guys unmute on your side. It's like,
Yeah, I was thinking
dive
about
in here.
this, like trying
Yeah.
to get your attention.
Well, that's fucking teamwork, man. Good for us.
Yeah.
Can we? So those the demos that I skipped ahead. We haven't heard anything from the Demo Fest demos yet, but we're about to next. The proceeds that I was just looking into Demo Fest a little bit more, and the proceeds all went to Solidarity Across Borders, which is awesome. It's like a refugee and immigrant justice organization to try to make migrating and crossing borders a more equitable thing for people, which is awesome. I mean, good for you guys for participating in an organization that does that. Have you been, in addition to that, have you been able to do sort of community-minded things in addition to releasing your art into the world, or is it just like too locked down to be community oriented these days in Montreal?
It's been challenging here. Yeah, it's been challenging here. I'd say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, dude, that yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot at all, because that's
Yeah.
participation in that organization is wonderful, man. That's enough. That is the exact way that you should be community minded and organizing, is using your strengths as artists to help that art to do something positive.
Yeah, there's a lot of submissions for that too.
Like a lot of
a lot of people brought to that project as well, which was fantastic. Really, really like dynamic selection of music.
Yeah, there's so much cool stuff.
So much cool stuff. Really worth diving down into the wormhole there.
It's amazing. Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Nice. Was that the first opportunity that you guys had, or one of the first opportunities that you had to get together as a band and do stuff, or have you been doing sort of a lot of demoing, live streaming, and activity in general as a band since the world went upside down?
I guess we've been jamming and like writing and working still.
We We had to do a few things like before, like when everything kind of got a little hairy in the beginning. We had to make an adjustment for things with all of anybody else, I guess, had to do, and so we had to meet up and like try and like think about this a little more strategically because of all of the barriers that were coming at us, and so many things were changing, and so many it just got a little tricky, but then we managed as a group. So
we were in a lucky position as well that 3 of us are already in the same bubble because we work at the same place, so that made it a little bit easier to sort of like handle how to fit kind of that whole thing.
Nice. Good. Well, I mean, yeah, it's challenging for everybody. That's a silver lining, I guess, that it's been made a little bit easier that way. But we really, again, do appreciate the effort that it took to put this together. And so let's dive back in. Can you introduce the last 2 songs that we're about to check out today?
Remember?
Bangers Union.
That's not what it's called. It's Wait, is it called Bangers Union?
Yeah, it's called Bangers
Union.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to put you on the spot again. Like if the answer is pass, the answer could be pass if you want it to be pass. That's fine.
No, I think the one song title is called Bangers Union, and then the next song title is called.
Then Third Time's the Charm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they the last 2? I thought there was more than that.
There's more.
I think there's 2
don't
more
know.
songs after that. I don't know. Go for it.
Enjoy sounds.
That's I could have entirely I miscounted perhaps. We'll let it play from now until the end of the set, and there are more than 2 songs coming up right now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you. Daddy? John? Bobby? Mom? I need you like I need a hole in my head. You covered up your tracks so good I'll become legend. More than human, hiding me from the glory of your voice. Daddy, John, Bobby, Mom, I need you like I need a hole in my head. Put me away to just a mistake, hooking in my brain, to my mind. Daddy, John, Bobby, Mom, I need you like I need a hole in my head. Was it ableism, purity of the line, misogyny? You'll never know, it was all three. Not good enough for the new dynasty. Daddy, John, Mommy, Mom, I need you like I need a hole in my head. Put her away, she's no FPO. Can be trusted to uphold puritanical femininity. I need you! Look at! Look at! Look at me! Daddy! John! Bobby!
over. Fuck you.
It's over, Brad.
Oh, dude, this is so good. Did you edit that in-house, or is this the first time that you're seeing it? Have you guys seen it before, or is this the first time that you're seeing this video?
This is my first time seeing it, actually.
How does it feel watching it back? I enjoy it very, very much.
Yeah.
I shot it, and Wes did all of the mixing and like setting up all the mics for us, so we didn't have to do, because we shot this with 2 iPhones. So we like needed to record better sound than that. So Wes did all of the mixing.
Turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Edited this in iMovie.
Yeah. Dude, QKP Media says we got gnarly tunes over here with that, and gnarly, that's gnarly meant in the way that gnarly should be meant. We got a heck yeah from Steve. We normally get a hell yeah from Steve. I guess Steve is cleaning up his act right now, but we've got approval and appreciation one way or the other. Marilyn's tuned in. Hey, Marilyn.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Marilyn.
Can we? So I know that some amount of information about new music is, I don't know what can be said or what can't be said. I don't know the answer to any of this, but can you share anything about when the studio versions of this music might be available, or is that under wraps for the time being?
All I can say is end of the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is a valid answer, man. We don't need to be more specific than that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, man, for previewing the music with us today. That performance is excellent, and I think it's over. I think that's the end of what we're doing here today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course. Of course, enjoy the next 2 hours of freedom in Montreal before everybody's got to go home. I'm going to enjoy the next couple hours here at Arlene's. So, all right. Well, until we meet in reality, hopefully that's New Colossus 2022 here in the Lower East Side. But guys, enjoy yourselves and take care of yourselves until
Enjoy
then.
where you are.